Next news, Pakistan has suffered a massive suicide attack today at a military camp in North Waziristan's Mir Ali district, near its border with Afghanistan, killing 7 soldiers. As per reports, the attack was carried out by suicide attackers linked to tehreek-e-taliban Pakistan. Militant violence in Pakistan has been a major irritant in its relationship with the Afghan Taliban, which has returned to power in Kabul after the departure of US-led forces in 2021. The latest conflict between the two countries was triggered after Islamabad demanded that Kabul rein in militants who had stepped up attacks in Pakistan, accusing them of operating from havens in Afghanistan. However, the Taliban denies the charges and accuses Pakistani military of spreading misinformation about Afghanistan, provoking border tensions as well as sheltering Daesh-linked militants to undermine its stability and sovereignty. Now for this discussion, we're joined by Fakhar Yousafzai. He's a Pakistani journalist, joins us live from Karachi. Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to NewsX World. What more can you tell us about this situation, and how has the resurgence of militant violence, particularly in tribal regions in Pakistan, affected public sentiment and civilian life in those areas?
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to all of you. This situation is not created right now or in the recent past. It's coming up from almost from 2 decades in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. But that time the situation was in the limited area of some border districts or some border areas. But right now, as we've seen this situation which is escalating, which is increasing attacks on the military forces on daily basis. As you mentioned, the today attack in the Dahi port in Mir Ali, North Waziristan, the news is coming from there that militants or might be possible the TLP attack on that port with the explosive car. And after that, they have entered there, and I think so. The unconfirmed news coming from there that the 7 security forces have lost their lives. But this type of news and this type of situation Pakistan are facing from last couple of years, especially from June 2024 to up to October 2025, and in last 2 or 3 months, Pakistan have lost almost 274 military officers in 1 month, which is alarming, of course, but as well as the sentiment of the people, local people who's living there. Of course, they want peace on their lands. But for that, as we have seen so many times that during the operation, they have lost their properties, they have lost their lives. These are the laymen, the civilian people who's living. They're not the part of the TTP or not the part of the military forces. But of course, that is the land that place is the native area of those, especially in Bajabur. We have seen in North-South Waziristan. We have seen that in Awrakzai. We have seen that in Tira Valley. And of course, the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government is raising this issue so many times with the federal government as well as with the military establishment. But I think so. There is not a positive response from them. That's the basic reason because of which that the security forces or the state of Pakistan facing so many problems. Of course, this is not an easy war for anyone, not only for Pakistan, for anyone. This is a very tough situation. This is a very crucial war, and this is the guerrilla type war. Of course, the people, the TTP people, not the different one who's attacking the military installation or the convoys or the military officers. But I think so. Pakistan have fueled that. After the airstrike in Kabul last week, after that the situation is worst, I will say that. And the aggression from Kabul, the anger in the people of Afghanistan, we have seen in all over the country. And of course, the Imarat-e-Islami, the Taliban government is also want to respond to Pakistan, and they are responding. Therefore, the situation is, I think so, very crucial from two front. Internally from TTP and externally from the Afghan forces. Therefore, for the military forces, it's a very tough situation.
And building on that, given the Taliban's denial of harboring these militants and counter accusations by Pakistan, what evidence does Pakistan have to support these claims that TTP militants are operating from Afghan soil with the Afghan Taliban's knowledge or support?
Actually, I personally asked this question from Amir Khan Muttaqi so many times in Kabul as well as in Islamabad. And he replied so many times, the same reply, that TTP is your internal matter. Afghanistan doesn't have any connection with that. But if we talk practically and historically, of course, the TTP, and there are so many groups which were participating against the US and NATO forces for the help of the Afghan Taliban. Of course, they were the part of that war. Right now, why Afghanistan government are claiming this, or why they are rejecting the Pakistani plea? The basic reason is Amir Khan Muttaqi sahab said in New Delhi that is 500 kilometer in Pakistan is some organization attacking your military forces or their installation. Therefore, we are not responsible for that. But what the thing is, of course, the number of the tehreek-e-taliban Pakistan is not more than 10,000. But what is going on? They have some safe places in the Pak-Afghan border, in the Afghan area, and they have a good presence in the Pakistani areas. This is very, therefore I have said that the situation is tough for the military or the security forces. Of course, but if, for example, we are blaming Afghanistan, or government is blaming Afghanistan for everything, Afghanistan is not responsible for everything of Pakistan. We have seen this situation from 2003 almost, after the 9/11 in the settled area of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa from Swat. And it's spreading day by day, and right now it's spread almost in the totally border area, which started from Bajor, and it's up to Noshki, Job, and Spin Boulder in Balochistan. Of course, we should think about it, that what should be our policy. The state of Pakistan policy is not clear about this situation or this terrorism. Of course, blaming to someone, it's very easy. But this is, I think so, we need to make a house in order of Pakistan. This is very important for us. If we will successful in this, of course we can cope up with the people who's coming from the Afghan soil and attacking the forces or their installation. Of course, the military forces will be able to cope up with them. But if we say that everything is going on from Afghanistan, I think so this is not fair.
Yes.
This is not fair. Of course, this is Pakistani government, the Pakistani establishment, the Pakistani military rulers should think about it. That of course, I personally can witness that there are the presence of the tehreek-e-taliban Pakistan, but this is not the answer for that they are attacking and they are killing so many hundreds of people in 1 month of the security forces. Of course, they have a strong presence in the Pakistani area as well. First of all, we should operate against them, and after that, we should think about those people who's coming from Afghanistan, and we should secure the proper security of our border, which is not easy. That's a 26 or 2700 kilometer border we are sharing with Afghanistan. But of course, this is badly needed that we should go for that.
Right. Thank you very much for joining us, Fakhar Yousafzai, and sharing that insight as a Pakistani journalist. Now we move